Welcome back to our NGSS planning tools. The toolkit we have designed provides visual supports for creating phenomenon-based lessons, engaging kids in sense-making, and creating activities that are student-centered. In this video, we will highlight our three tools: the three-dimensional mapping tool, or 3D map, the science and engineering practice tool, and the phenomenon tool. For more detailed videos on these three tools, click on each of the three whiteboards above. Once on our website, click on the Asset Toolkit on the left menu bar. Once at the page for the toolkit, you will see all three of the tools. The first is the three-dimensional mapping tool, which is a one-page graphic organizer for grounding lessons and unit planning or unpacking the elements of science curriculum. Above the map, you will find printable or fillable versions of the map for your use. The map is helpful in making connections to the phenomenon, learning objectives, the three dimensions, and student assessments. Next, we have the 8 science and engineering practices. In this section, we provide links to all 8 practices for each of the grade bands. Let's take a look briefly at Science and Engineering Practice number 4, Analyzing and Interpreting Data, at the K-2, 3-5 band. Each SEP links to a 2-page document that outlines detailed criteria of each practice. The first page provides a general overview of the practice with space to make notes of teacher and student actions. The second page shows detail of specific skills addressed in this practice. For example, component number 1 under the K2 band focuses assessment and student activity on clearly organizing data, observations, pictures, etc., that support a phenomenon. Take some time to explore the other practices and grade bands. Finally, we provide a phenomenon tool for guiding science experiences. The phenomenon tool provides explicit criteria with which to evaluate a clear phenomenon to anchor science concepts and practices. For example, the tool checks to see that the phenomenon statement reflects an observable event or that it elicits inquiry and connects concepts aligned with the NGSS core ideas. We suggest some simple tips for the use of our tools. Pick and choose. The NGSS was not meant to cover everything at once. Choose fewer skills to dive into. Use for discussion. The tools are meant to scaffold planning, lessons, and guiding discussion about what to cover and when. Just in time. And the toolkit can be used at any moment in the teaching planning cycle. Click the flower box for a PDF one-pager for more details. Click the link above for more detailed one-pagers and videos to describe our tools. We acknowledge the funding from the National Science Foundation for support of this project.